What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Planetary Reviews, and I'm here to talk about the movie The Meg. Yeah, it's pretty much as good as you probably would assume a movie like this would be, but for some people who don't know, The Meg is about a group of scientists decide to go very deep underground, or deep underwater I should say, and try and explore what's really hidden under there. So they end up going beneath a barrier that no humans have ever been to. They go underneath, and then they discover that there is a giant shark under there, and accidentally unleash it into the oceans. And then you have your movie. That is pretty much it. There is no more to this plot but that. And then we have our hero, Jason Statham, who has been known for trying to save people from deep water accidents, and he's a little traumatized because of something that happened in his past, and he has to overcome that fear, and then he has to deal with this shark. That's pretty much the gist of the plot. Not really deep here. The thing that I feel about with the story to this, it didn't need to be complex. So the story I was okay with. Here's the thing that was the problem with this film. Number one, I felt like the performances, other than Rainn Wilson and Jason Statham, I felt like everyone else just kind of phoned it in. I felt like, even though I do like Ruby Rose as well, she was also in this, she did a pretty good job, but we didn't have enough of her. But everyone else just felt like they were just kind of getting a paycheck. Everyone else felt like they really just said their lines. I didn't really feel the passion all too much, and that really affected the film. And then on top of that, this movie tries to be a bigger Jaws, trying to be like another Jaws, but with a bigger shark. And unfortunately, it misses the mark pretty badly when it comes to suspense. Jaws was suspenseful because it didn't show you the monster so much. It didn't show you the shark and everything like that. I'm not comparing this to Jaws, but I feel like this movie tried to have that kind of suspense that Jaws has in that movie, but it just didn't succeed in it because, one, we see the shark too much. If you're gonna try and build suspense, don't show us the creature so fast. Let it build up. Let us get to it. Instead, it just showed it to us. And granted, when the shark did show up, it was pretty cool to see it like attack and do some cool scenes and stuff like that. It was fun. I enjoyed that. But there were some scenes in this movie where they were just really trying hard to make us be like, what's gonna happen? Oh my god, what's gonna... Oh, I don't know what's gonna happen right now. And it never felt that way. There were some scenes in this movie, I'm gonna try and stay spoiler free, but there were certain scenes in this movie where they were really just like, we know what's gonna happen. Stop pretending like we don't know what's gonna happen. We know it's... And look at that, 1, 2, 3, boom, it happened. It tried so hard to just be suspenseful, and it failed miserably. Miserably. Dear God, I was almost kind of bored during the scenes where the shark wasn't there because, like I said, the rest of the cast, other than Rainn Wilson, Ruby Rose, and Jason Statham, the rest I didn't really feel connected with them. I didn't really like the way they're performing. It was kind of dull, and I just didn't feel anything for them. So when it wasn't one of them on there, it was just kind of boring, and I was like, let's just get to the shark. Let's just get to the shark. Can we get back to the shark? That was pretty much my feelings on the performances and like the story, just the suspense they tried to build in this film. And then as for, let me talk about the special effects. I will at least say that was nice. The special effects weren't bad. They weren't the best I'd ever seen, but they weren't terrible. It was cool to see them underwater, going up against this giant megalodon. It all looked cool. It looked great. It wasn't the best, but it looked fine. It was passable. And then the next thing I want to talk about is that also, I gotta say, I was not satisfied with the way this movie ended. Again, I'm gonna try and stay spoiler free, but the ending of this movie was one of the most anticlimactic ways to beat the shark. I was like, are you really? That's it? That's it. That's how you're gonna end this. That's how it ends? Like that? It leaves you with this feeling of, what? We went through all this, we tried so many different things, and we barely made it out alive, and then the way you beat this thing is like that. Really? You couldn't do anything. You have a giant shark, and that's the way it goes down. The ending of this movie was extremely disappointing. Now, it wasn't all bad. There were a couple things, like the comedy in this film was alright. I got some giggles. I felt a little happy. It was a little funny. The little girl in the film, that she was good. She was funny. She had a couple good moments with Jason Statham. You could really feel that he was making her feel happy, making her feel comfortable in front of the camera and everything. You could feel that, and that was nice. But other than that, there really wasn't much else nice about this movie. It did a good enough job to make me go, oh, cool. Those shark parts were awesome. Those were fun. I really enjoyed that. And that was pretty much it. And Rainn Wilson, every time he was on screen, I liked that. And Jason Statham, as always, is a fun action hero. But other than that, the movie really didn't have any legs to stand on that much. There really was not really a point to go see this movie. If you've seen Jaws, you've seen the better version of this movie. Hell, if you've seen Deep Blue Sea, you've seen the better version of this movie. The only reason you should go out to see this is if you're really bored, if you're just hankering for a shark movie and you've seen those two movies a dozen and a half times, sure. If you're a big Rainn Wilson fan or Jason Statham fan, you should go see it because they're there. But you're not going to walk out going, man, that was awesome. No, hell no. You're not going to walk out there going, that was great. You're just going to walk out there going, that was a movie. Yeah, that was a movie I paid money for. At the end of the day, The Meg simply could have been one of those sci-fi TV movies that you could have seen for free. But they decided to make one of those movies and put it on the big screen, and that's it. It felt like a sci-fi movie that was forced onto the big screen. That is pretty much the best way to describe it. So there's not really much else to say about a movie like this. I was kind of excited to go see this movie because I like sharks, and when the shark was there, I liked that. And I like Jason Statham, and I like Rainn Wilson. They were two cool characters. I like that. That was about it. Other than that, guys, sorry to cut this one short, but there's really not much else to say. At the end of the day, The Meg gets a solid C-. It does just enough to make me feel a little entertained, but just doesn't go any further than that. Not really. It just kind of did enough to make me go, alright. It made me chuckle. It made me see a bunch of cool shark shit. And that's it. So, that's my review for The Meg, guys. Let me know what you guys thought about the movie if you happen to see it. Did you like it? Did you think it was bad? Did you think it was good? Did you think it was okay? Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. And guys, sorry I didn't review Christopher Robin. I just really wasn't feeling it. But I have a special video coming up that I really do care about. So there's some things in the background that will hint what it may be about. Some things that weren't there before. So look forward to that. My computer gave me a little bit of trouble, so I had to delay that special video that I made instead of Christopher Robin. So look forward to that. I just have to catch up because after my computer gave me some issues, I had to go to work. I had to fit it in. So once that video comes out, I think you guys will like that. Definitely happy to bring that one out to you. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.